Jeff, before we send it to break before our finale.
Yep.
Only 5 players remaining.
Tough.
In the Play Barstool app.
That's 5. That's
yes,
tough.
that is 5 confirmed. But remember, if nobody wins, it rolls over to Thursday. And Jeff, before our finale, back in 30 seconds here on Stool Streams, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Thanks to Cross Country Mortgage, your boy's a homeowner right now, and the perks of owning a home are limitless. So I turned every room into a man cave. 700-inch televisions in every single wall, 360 degrees of kegerators, some spread. That's right, I put a ball pit in my house. Extra soft walls that I never have to repair. A sweet-ass go-kart track. Whoa! Hey, slow down there, Spider. Go to ccmlens.com/barstool, find out more about owning your own home. Owning a home is the way to go. Take it from your boy, PFT.
Thank you so much, Mr. Commenter. And Jeff, let's set the stage. It is time for our finale. Group B, it is the Berserkers, Billy and Rudy, against Team Pubes, KFC and Feidelberg.
Yep, 2 friends. They know each other very well. Great chemistry. Both fantastic at Jenga. And then it's psycho shit himself, Billy Football, teaming up with Rudy, who we've seen here. Rudy, of course, had a very tough loss in Jenga. Because he didn't accept the disqualification of his opponents, will that good karma come back and give him an early win here in Jenga? What a match we saw in the first one. Another great one just now. What is in store for this matchup?
All right, we are a couple of moments away from our finale. And Jeff, before we send it down to Spider for the rules, we've seen the tale of 2 very different matches. Very quick from Group A, and then Group C, a marathon.
As quick as it gets in a long match. And I just want to look at this Group 2 as well. Team Pubes, they're in Group B, along with Prest, Big Cat, and Roan. This team here, Berserkers, Billy, and Rudy. And then Pubes 2, Nick and Frank the Tank. So this is the first set of teams from Group B to open up here in this new Stool Stream season. We saw a quick one, we saw a long one, and you just never know what you're going to get when Billy Football is down there.
Down the stream, Spider with Pubes and Berserkers.
Thanks, Jake. Welcome, contestants, to Season 1 Jenga. A couple rules before we get started. Please, only 1 teammate inside the box at a time. Berserkers, you will remain on this side of the green line. Again, please, 1 teammate in the box at a time. When it comes to extracting blocks, you may, please pay attention, you may only use 1 hand at a time, okay? This is not legal. See that? 2 hands, not legal. Same goes for retowering. You may only use 1 hand. This is your first warning. Should you commit a violation in game, your teammate will be first to extract the first block they touch on their next turn. Does everyone understand the rules?
Yes, sir.
You may shake hands now if you... Good luck to all the contestants.
Rudy did not shake hands there. Rudy did not do it. Whoa, Billy almost fell into the tower there.
Spider having to break things up. And it is time to begin our finale. Fights, Billy, KFC, and Rudy. Players, the order is taped on the wall, so you guys can track along too. So we will begin things with the 32-year-old from Fall River, Massachusetts, John Feidelberg, who went 2-5 in exhibitions.
It's a sloppy tower to start.
One of the more exciting players, always has fun, cracking jokes. Easy start.
I thought Billy was going to be bigger.
Chirp on Billy.
Am I next?
One thing to keep in mind down here,
second.
guys. Billy was just caught executing curls in the part of my team's studio. I believe Fights walked by the studio and saw him, and they're getting a quick pump in. That's why you'll notice Billy shaking his arm out, trying to get that blood flowing. He's trying to increase his vascularity, look good for the girls at home. I wonder how Billy feels knowing that Rudy's arms, actually surprisingly, look a lot better than his. I'm reading the chat right now, and that's what people.
He
at
seems
home are saying.
insecure and upset.
Yeah.
Why do you think I drafted him?
I'm not sure because he's good at Jenga.
No, because he's got sick arms.
Oh, okay. Well, Billy, that's cool. Whatever,
course.
hey, whatever floats your boat. Yeah.
PFT, I don't know if you want to.
Cool.
PFT, I don't know if you want to keep talking to Billy, but the last time he was here, he did take on KFC, and he was a real asshole. Decided to do psycho shit within the first 10, 15 turns, and one of the quickest matches that we've ever seen as a tower came toppling over.
Now that real money's on the line, I don't think we're going to be seeing the psycho shit.
All business.
Yeah, we actually caught up with Billy last week and asked him, are we going to see Psycho SHIT with $10,000 on the line? And Billy said he's probably going to pivot away from it because with $10,000, you can buy a lot of things, especially with Billy, a college student. He said he wasn't going to say what he was going to buy because if you fantasize too much about an end goal, it de-incentivizes you.
Also, if you think about fucking that many frogs. You're just gonna be too horny.
How many protein bars you can buy with $10,000?
A lot of animals can add to his farm.
Lots.
Tiger.
There's a lot of tight blocks in
Billy
there.
will never financially recover.
You can buy a tiger for 10 grand?
Yeah, did you watch Tiger King?
I did, but
It was like
that
a
was
tiger cub's like
6 national crises ago. I forget what we saw.
Man,
2,500
do you
for
see
a
how
tiger.
many how many costumes there were, man? It was insane.
I'd imagine if you spend less than $20,000 on
You get
tiger, you get
shit
an
tiger.
awful tiger.
Yeah.
Just basically like a cat that's been painted.
You got a large cat. I was gonna say, take your time.
Both teams have gone down the order
yeah.
twice already.
I gotta say, I really like this team's uniforms. The pubes, they stand
Jeff
alone.
D-Lo
did you choose-
loves pubes more than
did you-
anybody.
What's the story behind the pubes?
Jeff D-Lo loves
I
it.
just like a fat bush, baby.
Was designed by an outside designer. Of course, they're in the same group as Pubes 2.
Yep.
Nick and Frank the Tank. We'll see that matchup, a rivalry I'm very excited for.
I don't think
Is that,
that
we're
Frank
gonna,
has
we're gonna allow
pubes,
that there,
actually.
Spider?
You don't think
Okay.
so?
No, I've seen Frank take care.
PFT,
He does,
back up to here, back up to
birthday
the
buzz
booth. We're going to
cut.
end that one real quick.
He does a birthday
we're gonna
buzz cut.
just-
We've all seen him shave his head.
We're going to put
I
that
think
one
He just
to
goes
bed.
head right down to the
I think
piece.
the carpet matches the drapes. I think that every single hair on Frank's body is the same exact length.
So now it's down to Rudy. And when we talked to Rudy last week, Jeff, he still exhibited plenty of anger towards his headshot in the Play Barstool app. He is not happy with that. He doesn't know
Is it the
who
same
did
one
that.
still?
It is still that. It is not what we see on the turn sheet, but if you look in the app, it's just not a good picture, flat out.
Do we know who's in charge of selecting those headshots?
We do not.
Looks like
It's a
PFT's trying
mystery.
to go after Hank here. I can already
I'm
see it in his
figuring out
eyes.
who it was.
Rudy thinks he knows who it was, but
The
nobody
investigation
has
is
come up
ongoing.
yet.
90% sure it's Hank. I saw the picture of Rico Bosco last week.
Not great.
He,
Oh, it looked great.
He looked like Quinn Snyder's sister. He looked like just like a. It was not good. It was.
But if Hank was picking, that would imply. I mean, he would pick he's a riot.
Hank
He would
would
Well,
break the good
I'm
Rico,
suggesting that maybe Hank's rider status
Trying to
is up for debate.
Oh wow!
Wouldn't
I
be the
thought you
first
were-
time Hank has done something, behind the scenes sketchy.
Wow, talking about the
PFT
commissioner like that
slandering
while
Hank.
playing at the Triple S.
And now our sideline reporter and teams are now bashing our commissioner.
Interesting. PFT, again, a very biased silent reporter. I'm surprised we still allowed him to do this job despite being in the league.
Can't silence
Remember, part of the broadcast team, and then he hears 10 grand, immediately entered the league, thought that was a little ridiculous, but
This us.
You can't
Leaves
silence
us
him.
hanging.
He's afraid to play.
I'm a journalist. I'm part of the the Fourth Estate. I'm Mr. Fourth Estate. If it's not for me, Hank would have his puppet master springs all over this.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa.
And he'd already
was
be
kicked
spending the
over the
money on
table.
dick
Hit the
reduction
table there.
surgery for his dog.
Yo, that
The
dog.
fucking table, dude.
That dog is a fucking
Oh my
problem.
God.
That dog's dick is.
All right, Jeff, how about your keys to the match presented by Heineken Hard Seltzer?
You want to see it?
yeah, of course, with Billy,
couldn't find it on the internet.
with Billy and Rudy, don't do anything stupid. No psycho shit. That's the reason Billy lost his last match. Don't overdo it. We know psycho
never seen
shit
the photo
works, but to
before.
the extent he did it last
wanna
time, it
point
was a
out
disaster. And fights, fights need something to play for here because here's the problem with fights. Fights really has nothing to win here.
Whoa.
Because everything
Please, hey,
box,
please
but
look.
nothing to win. He traded away
Wow.
his draft pick for nothing,
Whoa,
and then
no, no,
proceeded to
Frank,
trade away his
shocker.
ability to win $5,000.
A phone confiscation that is against the rules.
Shocker.
It has been in previous broadcasts. You
Commissioner
cannot
Hank
use your
and his
phone while
henchmen.
playing.
Commissioner
Spider
Hank and his
enforcing
henchmen
the
are
rules.
extracting
Billy sounded
pictures.
like,
They were
yo,
looking at a
Spider,
picture of his
please.
dog.
Let's
And his
work.
dog's dick.
Let's work.
Hank
Let's
sends his
work.
henchmen down there to take the evidence, confiscate it.
Great job
This
by
is
Spider.
classic.
His PFT
This
has
is
totally
classic.
ditched
Wait a
us here.
second.
And totally went
Get
to
in the
bias
box.
mode.
Who's up?
Delay of game.
That Red Rocket is
Hank
crazy.
doesn't
Well,
want
that's
you
not
to
even
see
a
that.
right
He
rocket.
doesn't want America to see
That's
it.
thing is
That's a
that's
cock.
beyond.
That was
yeah.
It's not a red rocket. That's a cock.
That's he's got a weird looking but a human cock.
Oh my God.
This
I
is
did
just
not
in the
expect
Play
that.
Barstool app. Questions 5 and 6.
Thinking back to the stories that Rhea
Billy,
told
the
about it
most
being on
popular
LA,
pick
like,
to pull the losing block at 35%. Fights at
I'm shook, dude. I don't know if I
24%.
can play Jenga after seeing that.
Also at 24%. Rudy 24%,
Pause,
24%, and KFC the favorite at 18%. Another look here at our official Spider enforcing the rules. No
Yeah,
phones
this,
allowed.
this is a rule. You're not allowed to have a phone. I don't know what PFT is complaining about, why he even cares. He's part of the broadcast crew. He's not part of a team. Billy should have known
Go
that
ahead.
rule.
He's trying
Billy
to
knows
eliminate
this
the
room as
truth.
well as
I care
anybody.
about the truth. I'm the only person in this broadcast that cares about the truth.
Get back to what we're saying. PFT, some insight, though, from you.
Oh my!
You-
Oh no! Spider has a hold of Billy's phone.
And he's tweeting from Billy's phone.
Oh no! sent a tweet. Billy not allowed to hold a phone. And now his mental game in shambles.
Billy is way out of this. He's flush. He's pale. He has no idea. He also got a Snapchat there. I don't know who Snapchatted him.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Dude, these slander campaigns.
That is exactly what happens when you break the rules.
We're hearing word. Don't break the rules and it won't be a problem.
Kim Jong-Lockwood.
Now, Jeff, what is the biggest key here for Billy trying to get his mental game on the right track to avoid a loss?
I think we're done. I think he may still win, but in terms of the mental game, he's out. He's completely checked out at this point. He's shocked.
And look at him. He has no idea what to think.
Take that off.
The Berserkers in panic mode early on.
He is sweating.
PFT, now you gave away your $10,000
Respect
if you
the green
win to
line,
Kelly
please,
Martin. You'll be
Feidelberg.
buying her a bag.
No, okay, that's
But-
it's making
Mindful
it
of
sound
the lines.
extremely simplistic.
Yeah, but
I
you're
understand.
doing that, though,
I'm
because
allowing
you
her
need
to
to...
purchase a bag for herself with my fair share of the winnings.
So she stops bothering you, correct?
Correct, and also because it's like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Okay.
It was a great job booking guests for part of my take. You want to keep the people happy, they keep you
Well,
happy.
Fights is giving away his $5,000 if he wins to Casey for no real reason.
KFC did say he will not be be to Casey.
Very
so
smart.
A master
opposite there.
negotiator.
He also traded away his draft pick for nothing.
Yes.
So again,
Billy's
he needs
still
something. He needs
distracted.
something to play for. He needs some reason to win.
Oh boy.
20 blocks
What do you
deep.
think Casey's going to spend that money on?
Alcohol, probably. Boxing gloves.
All right, let's get real.
Fight's going west side. No issues.
Fake hands. In case you get.
Goes down the middle, drops it in.
Kiss him,
Borderline
kiss
psycho
him. Back in the box,
Quite a
kiss
drop.
him.
Not good enough for Spider. Back into the square of doom goes Fights.
Billy might just take a block out and kill Spider with it. Get his phone back.
There you go. Let's go. Block out the noise.
Billy already in the middle of tons of drama. Phone confiscated. Spider tweeted from it. Can he keep his eyes on the $10,000 prize, though? Group B.
Whoa! Put the block
fine, baby.
back.
Chill.
Wobbling from Billy.
Whoa!
Chill.
That was psycho shit. I'm gonna say that was psycho shit. Whatever
He
he
said
was
he
doing
was
there.
going to pivot away from it with 10K on the line.
Live by the psycho shit, die by the psycho shit.
Holy cow!
I feel like, I feel like you should let it rip with the psycho shit.
That was maybe the most serious sounding chill that I've ever heard from anybody that Rudy just leveled onto Billy. That was like a 19-year-old dad telling his baby to put down the knife. Chill.
I don't know why he put the block back too, because it was an easy pull.
Yeah.
We're going
This
to
is
look
a
once
strange
again.
decision.
Billy was very risky here. It did not crumble, but it was close.
Yeah, he twisted it almost all the way out,
Yeah.
and then had a change of heart for some reason. And that's the block he ended up taking anyway. Strange move by Billy.
Still works. As there was tons of movement up top.
to go.
22 blocks deep.
Let's work.
Billy still in Spider's ear about
Billy
the phone.
Billy needs something off his phone. He is upset.
Rules are rules. And Billy, who has played in 7 exhibitions, 4 and 3, you figured he would know.
Spider, Ashley Madison is the one that's all the way on the left screen.
Yikes.
So now into the square of doom is KFC. Kevin 3-0 in exhibitions, has never lost so far. But remember, entering today,
I like
everyone
seeing things, man.
with
He's getting dizzy or
fresh
something.
Yeah.
down
record.
there. We know Frankie got a little nervous. Tommy was a
Frankie
mess
must have shit
today.
his pants playing against Dave.
Spider now returning the phone
Don't
to
pull it
Billy.
out. Yeah. Don't pull it out.
One more warning for Billy.
Or it gets broken. Do you understand?
Wow, Spider's ready
I
to
will
break
break it.
Billy's phone in half.
Once Dave got in here, they were shaking. They were literally shaking.
You want me to hold on to it?
Tommy started shaking because that's what Tommy does. He shakes. And then Frankie caught the shakes from proximity to Tommy and was also psyched out. Easiest win. They
PFT
lost after
referencing
like 10
Tommy's
turns.
two-hand touch violation, one of the most
That's right,
embarrassing
we
in
heard
league
it- we heard it
history.
go down.
We've had a violation in each of the 2
Tommy-
matches
Tommy
so
went
far.
goose mode.
It shows,
And
Jeff,
Addison
that
went
as
goose
much
mode.
experience as our competitors have, you can never
that
be
one.
immune from that violation.
You just
That
can't.
was
And it happens at the strangest times, too.
Been for me.
Rudy, have you ever played Jenga? Yeah.
Rudy famously played and then had an opportunity to accept the disqualification of the other team
With Tommy.
knowing that his only move, it would have toppled the tower, and he instead said no DQ and took the loss.
Rudy 0-1, Billy 4-3.
Seems like a very John Feidelberg move.
KFC 3-0, fights 2-5.
I don't know why I don't like this.
Rudy is the best blackjack player here at Barstool Sports. Fun fact.
Did not know
Is that a fact?
PFT taught me how to play. And I'm what they call a shark in Vegas.
Fights
time
has
shark.
a great freezer we learned the other day.
Actually, Eddie's a pretty
Careful,
good
that one's
blackjack
is not
player,
as
too.
loose as it seems.
Fights called his opponents of the Berserkers an oddball pairing. He didn't know Billy and Rudy knew who each other were before their first match.
Yeah, they are friends.
I think they just
Good lads.
they
Easy
knew each
peasy,
other before
relax.
they knew each other. You know.
Just focused pull from Fights is a good pull.
Goes with the Tittleman's crest. 4 rows deep.
Great work.
I've never seen
Yeah, that's
somebody.
fine.
It's good. That was, dude, that was literally
More ready.
fine.
Wow,
Yeah.
Slider gave him the
Smart.
green light.
Smart. Yeah, he just set Kevin up for a much easier re-tower.
Okay, my man.
That was a great job by Fights
what's-
there.
what's that?
Very smart.
Now back to Billy football at block
they would
25 on his
that middle guy
opponents.
right there?
All right, thank you.
Billy said he can't imagine Team Pew's being motivated by 10K because they spend a lot on their wardrobe every morning.
So he's implying they spend money every morning on their clothes. They don't own clothes. They wake up and go buy
new shit
clothes.
every day.
And we
Mariah
never watch
Carey
these
style.
clothes ever again.
They have
Incredible.
vending machines in their homes where their closet should be, and they go to them and put $100 in each morning. Just put on what it.
Jeff,
what
you know at
feeds you.
JFK they have the Best Buy vending machine?
Yeah, they have the
Econ gives
clothes,
the comparative advantage
clothes vendies.
of 10K to us versus 10K to you guys.
Billy would like to let everyone know he read a textbook one time.
Yep.
It had numbers in it. Billy also making a compelling argument for raised tax brackets for the extremely wealthy. Is that correct, Billy? Is that what you're doing? Antifa Billy is what we call him. If you don't see Billy tomorrow, he's
we're
throwing a
embracing-
cinder block through Macy's.
Bro, now what I'm playing, can you save those jokes for... That was fucking funny. Cinder block through Macy's.
We record part of my tape on Tuesday night.
damn.
If you're wondering where I'll be.
Fucking funny. Billy, do you work here?
I'm not sure.
Do you get a paycheck?
I'm really not sure.
This is
Billy
bad.
hoping for a paycheck in the form of 10 grand by the
Yeah.
time this league is done. No word on his actual employment status.
That is a professional up in the booth, Jake.
One block is still just...
Billy, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Are you nervous, Rudy?
Berserkers
Yeah, I'm
losing
nervous.
confidence.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Remember, exact blocks is what we're aiming for in question 6.
Compare
we have
this
5
to when you were
players
playing
alive.
for national championship in hockey. More or less nervous? More or less important?
Well, as you know, NCAA athletes don't get paid. So this is way more nerve-wracking.
Yeah. We're
Rudy a champion, but he's right. Didn't get paid for that.
professional.
Rudy from
We're
the
professional
University
Jenga
of
players.
Denver.
Yeah.
Is how he told me to say it.
Rudy, you know what you got me saying these days?
What?
Documentary.
I told you it
Like,
happens.
I can't not say it.
Yeah, it like rewires your brain. Like I didn't say it like that until I said it like that, and now I say it like that.
Very eloquent.
Documentary.
He like said it
like a
wrong one
Western
day
New
and then it
York
just
thing.
stuck. It sounds like Canadian, the Canadian way, documentary.
It was after I
There
saw the Firefest documentary.
Oh, this
No.
tower
Fights
This
going
tower
with
is
the Tittleman's
fucked
crest.
once he sets
About
this up. We are
2/3 the way
fucked,
down.
gentlemen. We are in the end game now because that situation there is very precarious.
Whoa!
Get out of the square.
I'm not in the square.
No, I meant like fights. Like we're good. Turn counts. Go.
All right, out of the square of doom goes Fights. Into
is
the
There you go,
square of
Billy.
doom
Yeah.
goes the 21-year-old from New
Let's
York
put the fuck on
City,
these
Billy
clowns. Let's go.
Football.
We're all.
If you guys lose this, you gotta sew your sleeves back on.
No, I don't think that's the one.
The big
I'm
mark
checking.
shame.
I'm
Put
checking.
your sleeves back on.
I know that would be real embarrassing. Well,
Spider continues to make weird noises.
It's like Romo over here.
He is roommates with Tommy.
I don't
Maybe-
know. I don't know.
Something bounced off there.
Yeah. The problem is these two right here.
yeah, we got a wacky situation.
Do we
We got
rotate?
multiple load-bearing
Do
areas.
we rotate?
Again with the textbooks.
I don't like that.
60
Billy
seconds
actually
to pick
worked
a
in
block.
construction,
Well, I
Hit him with
picked
the
the
clock.
block.
for several summers when he was younger. Which he
Billy
was
goes
through a
west.
lot.
It's out.
A quick 30 blocks, by the way, we're nearing.
Yup.
It was a big pull
That's
by
good.
Billy.
Big Ev with a 15-minute turn last game.
They paid off.
15-minute
The chalk-
turn?
Yes, it
I
was.
mean, that's crazy. You guys
Chalk
gotta have,
1-0.
you gotta have some rules. That's insanity.
$10,000
I was
on the
wondering why
line.
I got half a radio done.
They won.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't knock it.
30 deep.
Nice stripes.
There's actually only 6 possible moves right now,
AFC realizing that.
which is surprising. Only 6 moves he can make, so not many options.
You got tower math cooking up there. 6 moves. Sure about that?
I am PFT. A maximum of 6 moves.
It's not
A
true.
lot
Jeff.
of load-bearing areas.
Big lows.
It's more than 6 moves.
Totally that way.
1 minute man.
More than 6 moves, Jeff.
Nope.
Difference in age significant between these two teams. Billy 21, Rudy 19, so an average age of just 20.
There's 7 moves.
KFC
Jeff.
in fights 35, 32 respectively. Again, all these stats provided by each player.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Kate
yeah.
is 78 years old, Team Josh
That's gonna
Dumel.
fall if I pull it.
You think so? I mean, you got the feel. I think you do.
PFT trying to argue with me right now about how we count remaining moves.
Now there are 6 moves
So that
remaining.
is no.
Yeah.
Great pull by KFC. It's the toughest thing to do in Jenga is get down from 7 moves to 6 moves.
Well, there were 6 moves if he pulled the left or right block. There was 5 if he pulled the middle PFT. It's okay. PFT's still learning.
The broadcaster
I
beef
feel like
continues.
the pull from the top.
The better we look.
PFT has totally jumped ship
Rudy
on
hasn't
the.
checked his ride.
It's sad to
bias.
see.
You might have some riot activity right now, dude.
I like,
not in on
I like Jeff and
waitlisting,
Jake
dude.
before they
Oh, that's
became
right.
artists.
Wait,
Supposed to be. Yeah, me and Rudy are a waitlist gang.
PFT ditched us
Before
for
they
the money.
sold their soul for a paycheck.
Billy, I don't like this.
Go that one.
Billy. Billy with the ever so helpful. Go for that one.
That's the one.
Going west side.
This is Jake. This is the big move right here.
Oh. Oh, rude boy. Oh. Come on, tip
Right, in
it.
terms of team
Tip it.
chemistry, Jeff.
Tip it.
KFC and fights are up there. They have their own podcast.
They're
together.
locked in. Fights would never cut him. He would never cut KFC. Not gonna happen. You never know with Billy though. Billy's an unpredictable guy. One of his first Jenga, remember one of his Jenga experiences, he didn't speak the entire match. He said 0 words.
I kind of want to move this, Billy.
You want to spin it?
Yeah.
Do it. I think you should.
That's good.
Shut the fuck up.
Do it. Do what you got to do, Rudy.
Do this thing. Why not? Old world.
Dude, it's going to fall if I pull this out.
Rudy losing confidence
Really?
quickly.
Wow.
Get creative.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dirty
you gotta
on
put
blocks.
that. You gotta
No,
put that
fundamental
back.
pulls,
Just so you
fundamental
know.
pulls.
Just a
cute.
fundamental pull
Do me a
out
favor.
there.
You're a cute guy. Get cute with it.
Not a very helpful bit of advice, I don't think, from Billy.
60 seconds to pick a
Fundamentals.
block.
Fundamental pull, Billy. What do you mean by
Fundamental pulls. He's just yelling it over and
fundamental.
over.
It's fundamental.
Just,
What does that mean?
just
Continue
pull,
to
pull
squeeze out.
Fundamental. Feel the load-bearing blocks.
Wobbling, but it's out.
It worked.
Fundamental pulls.
Good advice from Billy.
No,
Not good
kiss him.
enough.
Kiss him out of the box.
Oh, still
Spike.
gotta kiss him.
Kiss
He
him.
taunted a little bit.
Premature sharp.
Remember,
fingernail.
Tommy taunted in our first match and was called for a violation.
We can't taunt?
That's good. Out of the box. You're a puppet. You're a puppet, Spider. Shut up.
A puppet of
Wow,
destruction.
now finally
about that
somebody
Lucan?
going after Spider, and it is Billy.
No, I actually meant the fourth row.
Remember, most complainers not drafted.
No, that is the third. You're right.
Watch it.
The middle one on the fourth, yeah.
Oh, that's that patented fights finger punch right there. It's quick, it's efficient.
Uh-oh.
Tittleman's crest as high as you can go, 4 rows deep.
I wonder if the tower is impressed with Fight's hair.
We can slip.
Yes,
Lots of
come on.
speaking.
That's not fair. Come on.
No, it's astonishing in
I
person.
know, but not right now. Oh boy.
John with an aye right there.
Maybe hold the tower as you pull it. Beauty.
It's out. Only
Beauty.
one space to go.
I got this. I know.
Gerard,
We got load. We
let
got
you go.
tons of non-load bearing blocks left.
Every
Successful
time I'm like,
move
this is it. This is the last
from
one.
There are
That was
only a
done 10
maximum
times
of
ago.
4 moves right now on this tower. A maximum of 4 moves.
What, you say that just from looking at it? Or you-
Remember, Jeff, this is opening day. We have 3 more matches in our Jenga League on Thursday. Ronan Big Cat, Team Pressed, will be facing off once again against the Berserkers, who will play second time in a row.
Yeah,
PFT
Billy.
and Kelly against Kate and Cons, and then Glenny and Mush against Trent and Robbie.
Billy going for the middle
So the
block.
rare week 1 bye for
love
Nick
that.
and Frank the
There we
Tank.
go.
Fundamental
Just how it
pull.
works.
Fundamentals.
I mean, that's
Fundamental
crooked as
pulls.
shit, Spider.
Those picks now.
More in the middle. More in the middle.
Nobody wins today. It'll roll over to $1,500. Or we could have a winner
Yeah,
today. There's still
that's
5
the
people
gotcha.
alive entering this match.
Back to a possible.
chill.
Oh, fucking relax.
There's a maximum of 4 moves. There's a solid row at the top, Jake. You can go left or right or
5
middle.
moves.
And then there are 2 block rows remaining. PFT, once again, not quite understanding what that means.
2, 3, 4, 5 moves.
We gotta flip.
No,
we gotta
PFT,
flip
you
the
only
field.
count. It's a maximum. You only count.
no.
You can either take left or right or middle.
Just
That's a maximum of 4
fundamental
moves.
We're doing 5
See
possibilities.
with the Tittleman's press. Does Jeff and
PFT's
PFT continue to go at it?
PFT's
Sorry, I was just
employment
pointing
probably
the
going to be
ball. My bad, I was pointing the ball.
reviewed here after going
We're gonna
after the
have to-
commissioner.
right.
And it's been
Broadcast.
Called into the office.
Is PFT just going to get
They're
fired
gonna
as a
screw
sideline
themselves.
reporter?
It could happen. Is he the Trev Albert, the Sean Salisbury of Stool?
I will start my own
Actually,
independent
you
magazine,
just gotta make
and
it
I will dedicate my life to
just gotta go one
investigating
pull
health and safety issues,
on one of those
corruption at the
load
highest
bearings.
level,
The two
head
and two?
injuries,
Yeah.
you name it.
PFT
I'm going to be
did
the
get his
Bob
start.
Lee. I'm going to be the Bob
you
Lee
got-
of
you
Soul
got-
Stream
you
Stadium.
You got your start writing for Sports Illustrated for Kids, I do believe.
I have, yeah. I wrote many letters to the editor, none of which got published.
I used to write.
Sports Illustrated pre-workout.
You
is
used to write
trash.
for Sports Illustrated for Kids?
No, I would like send in like, they like ask for like recommendations. And, like send in a letter. Like, send us your.
I used to
weird
send
team
a
name.
lot of letters to athletes from the Sports Illustrated kids would give you their addresses, and you could send them asking for autographs.
Autographs, yeah.
I have so many fake autographs.
Those all went to
A
some
mountain
warehouse,
of
right?
fake
It's just,
autographs.
Like, printed like out of the fucking printer, like Grant Hill's autograph.
It's like, wow, Grant Hill and Shaq live in the same house, same address. That's weird.
Isn't that where I sent my letter to Santa?
What are you thinking, Rudy?
Rudy,
Talk me
Rudy,
through it.
Rudy, lock in.
35 deep. Rude boy Junda pulled the
If you're-
losing block
If you're not on
in
Raya,
his
what do
lone
you
match so far
Is it Bumble?
with Tommy Smokes about a month ago.
Whoa.
Caressing those blocks.
What's right?
Raya is like
only
it's supposed to be like
two
a dating
moves
app for
that
like
he
famous
can make
people.
right now.
Some
Me
more
even got
twisting
rejected
of the
from it.
tower.
I think it,
And if he is
started as like real
successful-
famous people, and now it's like
If he's
Now, like,
successful,
Biz
there's
Nasty's on
only
there.
one.
Blue check mark.
Players take note of that.
Am I okay,
I
Billy?
don't know if they realize that.
Billy has not
give
been
it a
on
little bit of a
at all.
shift.
Rudy.
Hurry up.
Give it a little bit of a shift.
Fights will only have
just say
one
hurry up?
block to pick from if Rudy can be
You're
successful.
so unbelievably partial in this. It's crazy.
2 possible
Spider is
moves.
straight up rooting for Team Pubes. Did you just say hurry up?
45 now. Tick, tick, tick.
Let's go.
Rudy's so mad.
40 seconds to pick a
Oh
block
baby.
for Rudy.
Oh mama.
This tower's
We are
mad.
getting down. We are in the end game, my friends. I'll tell you what, the tower's
30
getting tall
seconds
too.
to
How
pick a
tall are you,
block.
Rudy?
Hey,
They listed you
Rudy's
at
standing
6 foot,
tall
I
at,
feel like, right?
he says it's 5'12".
just try to not try to shift the load bearing of the blocks.
20
to loosen
seconds
out.
now.
Throwing out
Baby.
interesting
15
terms.
A lot of words, a lot of building terms.
Yeah, once Billy
10
starts to get
seconds.
into physics, it's a
One
it's a
of
lost
2
cause.
remaining moves on this tower. It is
Just
twisting
let it
hard.
ride, let it
Team
ride, let it
Pubes
ride.
can feel it.
Twist it.
Team Pube thinking they might be able to hit the top of Group B here.
Just ride it out.
And I believe the clock expired, Spider. It did, so this is the block.
mama.
Team Pubes and Rudy's here.
Give me that crash.
Becoming chaos in the Square of Doom.
Purple Hedgehogs on top of Group A. Dave and Rhea with 3 points or 2 points. We got to figure out what that is.
Just wins and losses.
Just wins and losses. Okay, okay.
You have seen yours.
1 win, 1-0.
Twist it, Rudy.
Tiebreakers head to
Twist
head.
it.
Group C,
Split.
Chalk, Big Ev, and Liz on top. Can Pubes join them at the top of Group
Listen to
B?
my voice. I'm
load.
the only voice in your head.
This is the biggest load.
There's not. Don't worry. It's going to be able to support if you pull it out. You just got to make sure the friction.
I think he's got it. I think he's
The
got it.
friction between the blocks isn't too.
I don't know if Billy's. Does he know what he's talking about?
Not at all.
Come on, wiggle,
We're
wiggle.
wiggling.
Wiggle, just don't
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
shift it.
Rudy on the east side.
Oh, it worked. It worked.
It's out.
Back it up.
Team Pubes,
It
a
worked.
premature celebration for now.
They tried to psych him out. It did not happen. He's an NCAA champion, and it showed. And guess what?
Oh, so then they just won. Yeah, we're in trouble now.
All right, top of the
My
order,
arm is
Vitalberg
Only one left.
36.
Only 1 move.
No, it's
thought you
3.
did
It's got to be the 4th.
An important block for fights, an important block for somebody at home.
Tablecloth.
Only 1 move remaining. That is not a tablecloth move. There it is, right there.
All right. Oh, and that's a Jenga! That's a Jenga! And the Berserkers are 1-0 on top of Group B.
All he did was touch it, and down goes the tower. A great last pull by Rudy. Set up. 1 remaining move. Fight stepped up to touch it, and down goes the tower. Rhea and Dave on top of Group A. On top of Group C is Liz and Big Evan. Now on top of Group B at 1-0, the Berserkers. It is Rudy and Billy Football.
Billy and Rudy the winners, but for now, down the stream, PFT with Team Pubes at 0-1.
Yeah, I'm here with Team Pubes. Tough start to their Stool Stadium Jenga League competition. Came down to that very last 1 fight. It looked like you kind of got screwed with a terrible tower. What was going through your head during that last pull?
I mean, I knew I was screwed as soon as we got going. As soon as I heard that there was only 1 block left to pull, I just acknowledged the block. I was just like, oh, this is the one. And it went down right away. I mean, kudos to them. Kudos to Rude Boy. He had a great pull. I thought for sure that was going to be it. But I don't know. That's the luck.
Did you want to issue a kudos as well to Billy? He seemed very actually upset when you said kudos to his teammate.
Kudos to Billy.
Also a kudos to Billy. That KFC, it looked like you guys never really struggled until the end. You always seemed like you had it together. Were you panicking at all?
No, once Rudy got that out, and I realized you had to go 4 rows down, not 3, you're fucked. I mean, that was an unbelievable pull. He worked it out. As like that was the he earned that one. I've never seen someone work a block quite like that.
I'll give it to him. He was
It
zoned in.
is. It's you just gotta tip your caps.
I imagine that Billy is like kind of second guessing the pick though, just because Rudy's arms are bigger. And
Yeah, they are. He's bigger. No confirmed.
It is tough to look worse every single time you step out in the Triple S, but hey, it is what it is.
You
know?
can't be known as the arms guy at Barstool Sports, like the meathead, and then pick somebody who's got.
It's like what is even your shtick now?
Right,
Like what do
exactly.
you do here,
What
Billy?
do you
What
do
would you
here,
say you
Billy?
do here?
Nobody knows.
Really me.
Really psyched out right now. All right, well, congratulations. You guys fought hard today, which is important. Now, KFC,
So what does this mean for us?
Are you concerned at all that Fights is liable to perhaps bring Casey Smith in off the bench at some point this year? Have you guys even discussed that? Because that's been something that's been circulating in back rooms and back channels around the leagues that it could happen.
Do you think you're gonna come in here and gaz Team Pubes?
I mean, there's a chance I cut myself. You're right.
That might be, that I would be concerned about. There might be a chance that me and Casey are playing for the title because Feidelberg would trade away his pick for nothing, give away his prize, and then just cut himself. That's entirely possible.
Sell his own stake in the team. I like that. That is a possibility. We'll keep our eye on that.
Divesting in Team Pubes.
Back to you guys in the booth. I'm going to see if I can't wrangle up Team Arms. I know I'll be able to get Billy over here easily because he's weak. Rudy is pretty strong. He might be able to get away from me, so we'll figure that out.
All right, thank you, Mr. Commenter. Storyline to follow. Could we see a potential cut?
Cutting himself, I could see it happen. I don't think so, though. I think they're a good team. Look, they got put in bad tower luck. There was only 1 move remaining. sometimes the Jenga tower is the one that wins out.
From the losers to the winners, the Berserkers on top of Group B.
Yeah, down here with the Berserkers, Team Arms. We've got Arms Junior. The whole squad's down here. It looked like you guys were in a good rhythm early. When Spider took your phone, you were a little bit worried about that. You were concerned with what he was doing. Can you share some of the behind-the-scenes conversations you had with Spider to get your phone back?
Spider, stop tweeting from my Twitter. I didn't know what he was writing. I was, in this day and age, you get concerned when other people take your phone.
In this day and
for all
age.
sorts of reasons. Anyway, glad we got the W. We just played fundamental Jenga. I think I chose an amazing partner.
Yeah,
and
truly.
a guy, he's got the intangibles. Looks
strong
good in
competitor.
tanks.
Yeah. Rudy, do you have any tips to share for everybody out there? You're the guy that's got the guns here at Barstool Sports. You're strong. You've obviously done a fair share of arm workouts. Any tips for the people at home about how to make your arms look nice and strong?
Creatine.
Creatine, that's it. All you need is creatine. No steroids, nothing like that. Steroids are for losers. Knowing about steroids is for losers.
Knowing about steroids at all is for losers. I don't even know what those are.
All right, Billy, do you have anything to add to that?
I don't take steroids.
All right, Billy does not take steroids either. We didn't really ask you if you did or not, Billy. That's what is that? Methinks a lady doth protest too much?
But anyway,
Back to you guys in the booth.
We shaved the pubes. Phillips
Commentary,
Norelco.
Jeff, it's time for our close shave of the match presented by Phillips Norelco. Billy's known for his psycho SHIT, but it was actually Rudy who will take our close shave.
Yep, Rudy made the biggest pull of the match, hands down. This was the winning block. I know we talk about losing blocks a lot. This was the winning block. It forced a one-move scenario for Team Pubes, and Team Pubes could not pull it out in the end. The Phillips Norelco close shave of the match is a no-brainer right here, Jake Marsh. What a win by Rudy and Billy.
The Berserkers on top of Group B, and some Stool at home on top of the world right now.
Huge.
Congrats to Decent, 6 for 6, a $1,000 winner.
$1,000.
Picking Feidelberg.
I love that.
And 36
We have
blocks.
rollovers. We have one-day rollovers. Like, you never know when you're going to win. You
That
truly
is
don't.
2 of our last 3 broadcasts with a progressive jackpot claims. Also, shout out to Lil Mayo, 0 for 6,
Sounds
$50.
like one of our employees.
Lil Sasquatch, yes. $50 Barstool gift card is coming your way, but big ups to Decent. 6 for 6, $1,000, and that means the progressive jackpot resets Thursday afternoon. We will continue our Jenga season and wrap up Week 1. The Berserkers will look to move to 2-0 on top of Group B, and they will be in good position if they can do just that. That'll do it for our broadcast today. For everybody in the truck, our commissioner, Hank, Stefan, Steve, Dylan, Max, Andrew, Pete, Colby, Sean, our sideline reporter, PFT. Maybe we'll give him another chance. Yeah, we'll see. He'll be in action on Thursday. Our official Spider and my broadcast partner, Jeff D'Lo. I'm Jake Marsh, signing off from Stool Stream Stadium, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Congrats to the Purple Hedgehogs, the Chalk, and the Berserkers. They are all 1-0 and on the right foot on their quest for $10,000. See you on Thursday, and have a great night.